that number. For me, living in San Diego, 300K is that number.
But how are you going to have a number for somebody else? How are you going to come to a conclusion of what the number is as it relates to financial stability for another person? Your goals in life is not the same as another person. A man might make $80,000 a year, and that's sufficient for his lifestyle, for what he wants in life, for what is necessary for him to thrive. If he's a single man, he has no kids, and he make $80,000 a year, but he's worked and built up savings or investments and things like that, and he's purchased his home, and he purchased his car. I know people who have cars, have several cars. The cars are paid off. Have houses, a couple of houses actually, paid off, and they make $80,000 a year, but they worked and built that up over the years and paid off their stuff, and they're living just fine within their means. How can anybody else give a number for what is stable or what is considered stability for another person? Because the thing about it, y'all don't have the same lifestyle. And the reason why I think a lot of women come up with these numbers is because they know what they either make and what they spend. Like she said, her mortgage is $4,300 a month. So he may not have a mortgage. So I'm just saying, you cannot put a number on somebody else's stability, on whether somebody else is successful financially or stable. Financially stable looks different for every person. But see, I think they don't think of that because you know what you make, you know what you spend, and you're basing it on that. And that's why you want a man to come and make what you make or more, because you need them to come in and take on your lifestyle because you're tired of paying for it. Just be honest. You want somebody to fund your lifestyle. You need a man who's going to come in and pay for your bills and everything that you got going on, take trips and all the extras as well, not considering what he has going on in his lifestyle. So a lot of women run into men who have money, and then they get mad because guess what? The man is frugal. I've seen that too. Where he's like, nah, I don't want your lifestyle. I don't want to take trips every weekend. I don't want to do this. I'm comfortable like this. I don't want to spend all this money on this. You're not going to get me to spend $10,000 on a bag. This is where they call the men cheap. I've seen that happen too, where, he was too, I met a man with money, but he was a cheapskate. I don't want a cheapskate. I don't want a cheap man. I want a man who wants to spend money. Well, you want money to spend? You spend your own goddamn money. So just because he got it don't mean he's going to be foolish enough to spend it all on you. That's something they don't take into consideration as well, because taking care of bills and your financial responsibilities is one thing. This whole lifestyle that women just willy-nilly want to spend on is a whole nother thing. And a lot of men who have money and worked hard and built themselves up to a certain point don't want to spend all their money on that bullshit. Just saying. And this is what they got to realize. Y'all, women put themselves into a lot of debt, and then you want a man to just come in and just pay it for it and get you out of it. No, it don't work like that. So, I mean...